going on, guys? You're watching The Blue Obsession. As you can see, I'm back home, and today I'm joined by my beautiful wife. Want to say hi?
Hi.
Figured we mix up the format a little bit. We're going to do something a little different here on the channel. So I came up with a bunch of questions. What's your favorite movie kind of game? So we already went ahead and picked out our movies. So we're going to go ahead and go through the questions, talk a little about the movies for you guys, and I hope you guys like it. Hit that subscribe button. You can even play along if you want in the comments down below. If you have a favorite movie that fits one of these questions, type it in the comments and I'll respond to you. Hopefully I'll try to get to all you guys as I can. So, ready to play?
Let's do it.
Alright, first one is, what's your favorite Disney animated classic? Ready? Bam. So I picked Aladdin. The Genie, I mean, he's my favorite. Cracks me up. Robin Williams did an amazing job. I just love this movie. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just a great movie.
I picked Beauty and the Beast. It's always been my dream to wear Belle's yellow dress. So anytime I see that ballroom dance sequence between her and the Beast, it's my favorite part. And then also you have Lumiere and The Clock. They're hilarious and they're just fun to watch. So yeah.
What's your favorite 80s movie?
Oh, yeah.
Bam. I mean, The Terminator. If you know me, she knows me. It doesn't get any better than The Terminator. Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'll Be Back. I mean, just love this movie. It's like one of my. I mean, there's a ton of movies from the '80s, but this one's just. It's it. I mean, it's my favorite.
Pretty good.
Right.
It's pretty good.
What'd you pick?
I picked Breakfast Club. It's a classic now, and I just love the whole Brat Pack. You know, you have Emilio Estevez, you have Ali Sheedy, Molly Ringwald. You have a bunch of awesome actors, and it's just, I think it's fun. All of these different kids getting together in detention.
I've never seen it.
We gotta work
it's
on
bad.
that.
What's your favorite 90s movie? Now, I mean, you know, there's lots of good 90s movies, but, you know, we kind of just picked what we thought. So, look at that, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Last Action Hero. This actually is a pretty underrated movie. Like, a lot of people have never heard of this one. And if you have and you've seen it, great. I mean, basically, Arnold is an action hero, and he comes into the real world, and he has to hang out with this kid, and I don't want to spoil it, but I enjoyed it.
I've never seen that movie, so.
Well.
I picked 10 Things I Hate About You because you cannot go wrong with Heath Ledger. He's awesome. And you have Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Julia Stiles, and it's a really funny movie. So.
It's good. I've seen it. All right, what's your favorite chick flick?
Favorite chick flick?
The Other Woman. It's funny. I mean,
it's really funny.
We watched it together. I'm a Cameron Diaz fan since The Mask. I mean, Cameron Diaz, I like her. She's great. This was just, it was hilarious. I mean, it says it right there. Hilarious.
Leslie Mann.
I don't know if you can read that. Yeah, Leslie Mann, Kate Upton. It was funny. I'd watch it over and over again. Like, I enjoyed it. So that's my chick flick.
I picked 16 Candles. I think this is classified as a chick flick. You know, Molly Ringwald is in love with the gorgeous senior who doesn't even know she exists, and then you have Anthony Michael Hall over here who's just trying to steal Molly Ringwald. So it's a really good, it's a good chick flick.
Seen it, I like it. Favorite movie to quote along to? Bam. And no, that's not Upside Down, but Super Troopers. Well, I could quote the whole movie. I'm not going to, but I can. So this is just, if I want to just watch a funny movie, quote along with it, annoy everybody in the room, Super Troopers is the way to go.
Yep, I've seen it. It's actually a really funny movie. Liar Liar. Jim Carrey is very quotable, in my opinion, in any of his movies, but particularly this one. He has some seriously funny lines in this movie.
Right.
So.
Good pick. I like it. What's your favorite movie you could watch over and over and over and over and over again, and you still love it? Let's see what we got. Bam. Why don't you go first?
Oh, Goonies. It's literally probably one of my favorite movies of all time. I don't know, I just love the dynamic between all the characters, and literally I can put this movie on and I can fall asleep just because I have it memorized. So
and she will too. She'll fall asleep.
This is also another movie I could probably quote pretty good too.
Right,
but,
good
yeah.
one, yeah. No surprise there, guys, come on. Judgment Day, T2, it's like the original, just as good. I could watch them. I mean, it could be a tie. I could put Terminator and Judgment Day right next to each other. I can watch it over and over and over again. Still love this movie. To me, it's always going to be up there. So.
I'm sensing a trend.
Right, yeah, Arnold. Hope you guys are still with us. Like I said, play along down below. Put it in the comments. I'll respond to you guys if I can. I'll try to get on that as soon as I get this video live. All right, next one's favorite Marvel film. I understand most people, they're going to say Captain America, Iron Man. You know, those are amazing films. Marvel doesn't make a real bad movie, so it's good. The Incredible Hulk, though, Edward Norton, I'm a big Edward Norton fan, so this was kind of a good one for me. Liv Tyler did an amazing job as well. I loved it. The action, the CGI, Edward Norton kind of gave it that Edward Norton Fight Club-ish, you know, attitude. So this was one of my favorites in the Marvel, you know, cinematic universe. So that's my pick.
The Avengers.
Nice.
Yeah, it's, you know, I think it's one of the best Marvels just because of all of the acting in it. You have Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth. I mean, and it's funny, the dynamic between especially Iron Man and Thor, and then, you know, Thor and the Hulk, the fight scene in the flying ship, spacecraft.
But
thing.
not Edward Norton, you know. You know.
Eh.
But I don't know why they switched it up, but they did.
Not Eric
so.
Bana.
Mark
Ruffalo.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo.
He doesn't do a bad job.
Yeah, he does okay, Hulk, but you know, I don't know, Edward Norton.
That one's pretty good.
Favorite movie you've seen so far this year? And there's a lot of movies that we have not seen this year because we don't do the theater. But just out of what we own and what we've watched this year, we went ahead and just picked one for you guys. So I went with Hacksaw Ridge. I just actually recently watched this like 2 weeks ago, and if you're a Saving Private Ryan fan or any of that same like genre, same time period, this one right here blew me away. Soundtrack was awesome, the action, the story, the acting was just spot on. Vince Vaughn, I mean, when do you ever see him in a serious role? So I was surprised, but this was a phenomenal movie. Of course, in the 4K Ultra HD, it just blew me away. So I really enjoyed this one.
Pick Beauty and the Beast. I was impressed with the live version of this movie because the cartoon is such a dear cartoon to me. It's one of my favorites. I really thought Emma Watson did a great job
Yeah, she
as
did.
Belle.
I enjoyed it too.
It was really
good
good,
one.
and I liked that they added some songs to it. It was just enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, I enjoyed it. We're gonna go with your favorite movie line in any movie. You see that right there? See that? Yeah. You have to be catching on to my drift by now. Predator. I mean, a lot of great movie lines, but I mean, come on, get to the chopper. I'm not gonna do it, but should I do it?
You should do it. Why
Yeah.
not?
It's like, everybody, go to the chopper. So.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, it was alright,
That
you
was
know. But yeah, that's got to be like one of my favorite movie lines. Everybody knows it, so you know it's cheese, but I love it. So that's
It's a
my
good movie,
favorite.
though.
Right, that was a great
Pretty good,
movie.
yeah.
The sequels have been okay, but this one, I mean, it's also, you know, classic '80s. I mean, '87, so works for me.
I did Dirty Dancing. Nobody puts baby in a corner. I think everybody probably knows that line. It's pretty popular, but the movie too is great, and you know you can't go wrong with Patrick Swayze.
That's probably the only thing I know about that movie.
Don't put baby in a
I
corner.
don't think I've actually seen it, but
You need to
yeah,
watch it.
I
It's
know,
good.
I need to see it. All right, we're getting through them, guys. Getting through them. All right, movie with your favorite soundtrack. So, I went with Interstellar. It is, you know, obviously a newer movie. A lot of people on YouTube, you know, they've done reviews on it. Phenomenal. Matthew McConaughey did a phenomenal job. Anne Hathaway, even. I'm not a big fan of her, but she did a phenomenal job. Michael Caine. The music was just spot on. It just matched. It was perfect for the genre. It was perfect to get you right in the action, get you right there. This actually, I believe, is getting a 4K release this year, and to be honest, the 1080p Blu-ray looks fantastic already, so I'm really looking forward to seeing this one in the 4K.
So I picked Pirates of the Caribbean, and all three of them, or all four of them now, I guess, yeah, have a different music, somewhat different. Outworld's End has really cool music, and that's where they sing a lot at the beginning. And so this is just one of my favorite soundtracks from all of the Pirates of the Caribbean, and you know, it's that really memorable little riff that you get through the whole song. And
Right.
I love the orchestra.
Right,
That's
yeah,
like the best part.
I agree with you on that one. What's one of your first memorable movies you watched in the theater? So, I went with Babe. Talking pig, you know, on a farm. Yeah, I haven't seen this movie in years. My grandfather actually took me to see it. Well, I mean, I couldn't even tell you. I was real little. but it just always kind of stuck with me. I remember just that experience going with my grandpa, and you know, I need to rewatch it just because, you know, I'll probably enjoy it still, but it's great. I mean, that's just one of my earliest like movie going memories is Babe.
This is probably gonna make me seem really young, but A Bug's Life. That's really the first one I remember seeing.
Yeah.
And it's great. It's, you know, it's Disney, classic Disney, and it's a really good one about talking bugs.
Sequel that you thought was better than the original film. Look at that. Pirates of the Caribbean. I went with Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. The first Harry Potter was pretty good. She's the Harry Potter nut, not me. But I watched them all. The reason why I picked Chamber of Secrets and why I thought maybe it was, in my opinion, it was a little better than the originals, because it kept me engaged. I liked the storyline. You know, I didn't read the books, and I'm sure the books have way more than the movie could have done. But I just remember this was out of all the series, maybe the last two, or the, you know, part 1 and part 2. But this one right here, I just remember I really enjoyed, and I thought, hey, like, if that's the only Harry Potter movie I watched, then that would be cool, because I really enjoyed it.
Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest, I think, is by far the best Pirates of the Caribbean, only because the comedy in here, it is insane when they're on the island and they have to escape Davy Jones' fish people or whatever they're called. It's really funny. I find it very comedic. So.
Right, I agree. I think that the first Pirates was really good.
Yeah, it was.
And I really enjoyed that one as well. And I don't know if I've even seen the third or fourth one, or however many they have now.
I think we're on the fifth one
now. The fifth one
yeah.
now, yeah. So hopefully we'll watch that one too. All right, this one was kind of a tie because we actually don't own a lot of movies in this genre.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. Scariest movie in our collection. And we went with Paranormal Activity. Yeah. You know, this has a really big following. I actually probably have...
I think you have all of them, don't you?
I don't know, I have 5 of them. I have, you know, all the way through Ghost Dimension. I think there's the marked ones I don't own. But, man, this one, man, it gave away the creeps. I mean,
I think that's the one where the sheet lifts up
yeah,
while
I
she's
think
sleeping.
so. Like I said, I don't remember. They all kind of gel together.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was scary. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and if you've seen it, like, if you don't agree with me, then I guess I'm a wuss or whatever. But
Well,
like, I would not watch this in the dark room in the middle of the night by myself. Ain't happening. So that's that. All right, we got basically a couple bonus questions I came up with, and this one right here is, what's your least favorite movie in our collection? I don't know if I agree with her on that one. I thought it was a decent movie. I've actually watched it a couple times. Yeah, it was a little far-fetched, you know.
Maybe I need to watch it again. But for the one time that I did watch it, I just didn't care for the storyline. I don't know.
Right.
To me, it's just weird that you can open that other part of
Yeah.
your brain. But
Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't necessarily say I didn't enjoy it, but, you know. This, on the other hand, I don't
but
know.
it's got Arnold in it.
See, okay, so George Clooney, I like him. Arnold Schwarzenegger, I love him. You know, Alicia Silverstone, you know, she was Clueless. I mean, she was a hot babe, don't get me wrong. And if you know, comment down below if you agree with me.
Oh my gosh.
But as a Batman movie, like this they didn't have to make it. It didn't serve a purpose. It just wasn't that good.
Oh, see, but I like Mr. Freeze.
Well, I like the characters.
Just together they didn't go.
It's just, this movie could have been like never made, and Batman fans alike would probably say we're okay with that. So it has to probably be like just probably one of my least favorite movies that I own. I don't even I'll be honest. I only own it because I have to complete the collection. I mean, I have to have the whole collection. So I'm just a completionist. But that one right there, like, if it burned up in a fire, I probably wouldn't miss it. And I probably wouldn't even go rebuy it, so that's that. I know, that was long-winded. I got 2 more bonus questions for you guys. Favorite movie to watch during Christmas time? Classics.
Yep.
I mean, we could have picked a bunch of movies. I mean, and you know, surprisingly, I didn't go Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad. I got it. It's right there somewhere. But I mean, it doesn't matter how many times you watch this film. It doesn't matter how many times you quote along with it, because it's just fantastic. The whole rant he has when he doesn't get his bonus, and he's telling what he would do if he saw his boss again. That whole rant was just fantastic. Chevy Chase, I mean, it's. I could do a whole. We could talk all night about this one, so we're not going to.
Yeah, same with Home Alone. I mean, I have this movie memorized backwards and forwards, but every time I watch it, I die laughing. Like literally, when he freezes the steps and like slips down and then grabs the doorknob and it burns his hand. Oh yeah.
Right. And the second one, Lost in New York, I thought was great.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're
it's
both
a good sequel.
Right. Then they started going like with that new kid and Home Alone 3 and 4 and 8 and however they have now.
Right.
But yeah, that's a great Christmas movie. Good. So, all right, we're down to the last one. This one is like a real like bonus question. This is, what movie would your parents not let you see growing up? I don't know if my parents would let me watch Lethal Weapon.
I wasn't allowed to watch it because of all the language.
Right, and honestly, I love this movie. I mean, especially as an adult, Mel Gibson, Danny Glover.
Oh yeah, they're hilarious.
I'm too old for this. You know what I'm talking about. I love that movie. It's great. All the Lethal Weapon movies were good.
Yeah.
This one right here, I guarantee you, my parents would not let me watch. And don't tell my parents that my best friend's mom took us to see this in the theater, and my best friend's mom said, "Do not tell your parents I took you to see that garbage." And me and my friend were like, "This is awesome! Like, it's Billy Bob Thornton and Bernie Mac, and yeah, I mean it was a great movie. It's not a kids movie. Like I know why my parents would not let me watch this, but as an adult, it's hilarious. I do have the sequel. I haven't seen it yet, but. If it's anything this good, like I'll probably enjoy it, but this is just a classic, like Billy Bob Thornton, just drunk all the time, just if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, I'm not gonna give you any spoilers, but go check it out. Not for your kids, but it's a good one. So yeah, I think that about wraps it up. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully we'll do more videos together, especially since when I'm home, when I'm not traveling. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button because I don't want you to miss any of the videos that are coming down the pipeline. A lot of good stuff coming. Hopefully the production value is going to keep increasing. The entertainment value is going to keep increasing. So I'll catch you guys later.